Hello, child care providers. My name is JC Porter, and I'm a licensed child care provider. And I'm going to tell you about a good read called The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. This is an awesome book. So I've read, my daughter suggested I read it because I was listening for different podcasts to listen to. Sometimes when you're a child care provider, you kind of lose your way, because I used to read a lot. It seems like I'm just tired all the time. So I thank God for podcasts. So now I can just have some mental awareness, some uplifting mental ability in my brain cells from just, dealing with parents and children, like a little getaway. And this book is filled with so many awesome life principles that I've noticed throughout the book. Now, the book was written by a lady who was born in 1871, and her graduation year was 1940 is when she passed. And the different storylines and different examples that she gives in this book, it's like she was born in this day and time. I mean, it's so relatable to this day and time of how life's principles and how you look at things. And then I noticed that also, even though some of the stories or the examples she gave were for that time, I noticed that you can still apply it in this present day time. And it's just really awesome. It is Christian based. I like that, but it also gives just reality stories on how you should think, how you should live life, how like principles, like when people do you wrong, or you feel slighted by someone, or jealous of someone, or resent someone, or you're just not feeling yourself. She gives you a lot of good life skills in this book. So I urge you to go read it. Get a podcast. If you don't have time to read, you can listen to it while you're driving in the car, while the kids are sleeping, at nap time, while you're doing dishes, just when you have a quiet time. This is an awesome listen, an awesome read. The Game of Life by Florence Scovel Shinn. And The Game of Life and How to Play It. And I also like, which was very interesting to me about this book, that it was published in 1928. And then she has other books that she's written called The Secret Door to Success and The Power of the Spoken Word. So I cannot wait to read those books as well, because I went through this book. I think this book had like 101 pages. It was chapters 1 to 10. I read this in like 2 or 3 days, and that's like phenomenal for me to read a book, because sometimes I'll pick up, and I used to be a very avid reader, before I started mom life, work life, and I just kind of got away from it. But thank God for podcasts. Now I can listen to it. And you do need that time to just get away, but I urge you to just read this book, because you have to take care of yourself up here mentally as well as your body physically. And she really it's like she's like a listening ear, like she's like a window into your life of, things that happen in the world today. Like her different techniques and her different storylines that she gives you, they're so relatable to today's time. Like, wow, I felt a certain way when this person did me this way, and I really cannot stand them. Like, God, I know they're your child, but when they come around, it's like, ugh. And please do not look at me in that tone, because some of you are, when some people walk in the room, you're like, ugh. And then you do that fake, hi, how you doing? So, reading this book, it has really changed my perception of people, and it changed my perception of life. When I'm feeling a certain way, I can still validate those feelings, but she teaches you how to navigate in a positive way where you still can get the blessings that God has for your life and still be a success in life, and not allow those different things, get you down, keep playing on your mind, because, negativity is something that will constantly play on your mind if you let it. Like, we really are our own worst enemy. Like, I'm really my own worst enemy when I'm allowing something that someone else did affect me to, it seems like I can't focus on, what God has in store for me. I'm just thinking about, well, this person did this. Why did they do that? Why did they say that? It's like reading this book right here. It just totally gave me a new perception about life. So I'm going to stop talking about it. I hope you read it. I hope you like it. I hope it is a blessing for you. Thank you for listening and have a good one. Bye-bye now.